everyone, I'm Kimberly Austin. Welcome to Rock Book Show News. Thanks for joining me here every Monday for the latest in rock book news and new releases. So let's get started. Hey, did you have a good weekend? Okay, good. Well, let's get started with the new releases. First up is Corey Taylor's 7 Deadly Sins, settling the argument between Born Bad and Damaged Good. Now, the paperback release isn't always news, but in this case, Corey's added a brand new afterword for fans, and it's available starting tomorrow. Next is the Mammoth Book of the Rolling Stones from Sean Egan. You're going to see quite a few Stones books this year because it's the 50th anniversary. And this one is a comprehensive anthology that relives the defining moments, and maybe you'll gain some new insight too into the band's history of musical milestones. And our last new release is the 100 Greatest Cover Versions, the Ultimate Playlist from the Ultimate Playlist series. Robert Webb is the author of this one, and this is the ultimate list of cover versions of some of the greatest songs ever written. And in fact, through this book, a lot of times people discover a song they loved is actually a cover version. So you know those Firecracker 500 countdowns they have every year, and you wade through 499 songs to get to Stairway to Heaven? Well, we wanted to riff on that, but nobody's got time for 500 songs, so we're just going to do 4. We're going to call it our Firecracker 4. Which actually sounded a lot cooler in theory, but we're sticking with it. Here's our Firecracker 4 preview of books coming in July, and let's start with The Queens of Noise, the real story of the Runaways. This one is out July 9th. The Runaways were only together for 4 years, but their legacy remains to this day. And this is the first time the story of the Runaways has been told in its entirety. Coming on the 16th is Dark Side of the Moon at 40. So as you might have guessed, this is timed to coincide with the 40th anniversary of the album. And the book looks at the making of that album and talks with some well-known music people like Billy Corgan and the late Ray Manzarek to get their take on what the album meant to them. On July 23rd, we'll see the release of What You Want Is in the Limo. Michael Walker takes us on an amazing joyride in the back of the limo, on the planes, on the bus, backstage. We're everywhere. And he vividly describes how a decade's worth of decadence was squeezed into 12 crazy months. At the end of the month, on the 23rd, is Rocks Off, 50 tracks that tell the story of the Rolling Stones. I told you, it's the 50th anniversary, but this is a really cool one, as told through 50 of the most representative songs of the Rolling Stones. So that's it. So I hope you have a great holiday weekend. We'll be back here next Monday. We have amazing interviews coming up this month as well on the Rock Book Show. So I hope you visit us at rockbookshow.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and of course right here on YouTube. And you can also find us on Instagram. So get out of here. Go grab a hot dog and have a great 4th. I'll see you next week.